Hey there, and welcome to the stream. This is your friendly neighborhood old bat. How y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. I'm here. We're going to still get some videos, and I can't fucking sleep. I'm going on vacation. I'm going on a mini vacation, and I cannot fucking sleep. That's about typical. Just can't fucking sleep. I took my medicine at 9 o'clock. I thought, maybe I'll sleep till 5 o'clock in the morning. No such fucking chance. Hey, Mercury, how you doing this morning? I'm doing good, other than the fact that I just can't sleep. I'm doing good other than that. But let's go ahead and see what's crack-a-lacking with Fat Photog. Fat Photog's got all your locale needs met. As a matter of fact, we're going to be looking at a lot of Fat Photog this morning and, doing kind of a recap. So please like, share, and subscribe to Fat Photog. We're almost out of time.
Tennessee.
It's everybody's favorite game show.
We're almost out of time. All right. Make this super, super easy. So easy a 2-year-old could do it. If you live along I-75 South and you are in Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, or Florida, leave me a message here on TikTok. And in your message, say what state. Say Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, or Florida. And say, hey, I'm on 75. I'm at such and such, right off of 75. And then we can talk and, maybe possibly get a meeting up somewhere. Get a cup of coffee, whatever. And let's do this because we're almost out of time.
Why? Because your air conditioning doesn't fucking work? Is your car's falling apart? You know what? That sounds like a you problem. Sounds like something you need to get a job for. Personally, a job would cure this. But you just flat refuse. A job wouldn't kill you. I know a guy that's got severe diabetes, lost one of his legs. And he runs a flea market booth, runs a couple. Just like me. And you know what? I admire that guy for at least trying. You don't even fucking try.
So, let's see how bad you really want.
Hey, Turbo Ninja.
A man and his yapping little dog. I mean, if you say, I don't need no man for months. We need months in order. Well, yeah, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Sorry. We don't have months. Okay. According to Google, notice I didn't say Von Helton. According to Google, the temperatures could get anywhere from 120 up to possibly even 150. Holy shit.
I don't think they're going to get up to 150, you fuck. Maybe out in the desert, it'll get up to 125. But no. You're stupid. You're lying. You're embellishing. You're embellishing. You know how I know? I was in the desert. I was in the fucking desert.
All right. So, now granted, that's going to be mostly in the western states where the desert is and shit like that. That's a given. But that doesn't mean it ain't going to be hot everywhere else too, because it is. We're in the middle, and this is the Weather
Hey,
Channel
chicken
talking.
tender,
I'm
how
Ron
you
Helden.
doing?
We're in the middle of a massive, massive super heat wave created by, allegedly, a super El Nino. So, the temperatures are going to get worse as we get closer to July and August. And so me and the little...
So, all right, weather wizard. How about you push this El Nino back? How about it? Push that shit back. You are a weather wizard. Push the shit back. You can do that for tornadoes and hurricanes and whatnot. So why don't you do that with El Nino?
dog need out of this car pronto.
Again, that's a you problem, not a me problem.
We don't have months. We have weeks. Hopefully we have weeks. We may not even have that. But I'm hoping we've got at least a few weeks. But we need out of this car. All right. And so if you are living somewhere close by I-75 and you have your own place,
Hey, Paul.
and you're
Good
willing to
see
get
you,
on
bud.
video phone call and verify that you are a living, breathing human being and not either a video recording, an AI bot, or a scammer, then we are good to go. Leave me a message down below. And I'm a poet and don't know it. But anyways, but yeah, man, if you are in Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, or Florida, somewhere along the I-75, leave me a message. You'll be glad you did.
Uh-huh. Why would I be glad you did? You're dirty, you're filthy, you're lazy, you stink up the fucking place, and you're gonna bring your little dog in there who's not potty trained, that's gonna piss and shit everywhere. No, thank you. Damn stinky bastard. Okay, let's see what else we can get up to. Let's go to Graveyard Flowers. Graveyard Flowers has got all your shanty needs, your current shanty needs met. So be sure to give a like, a share, and subscribe to Graveyard Flowers. Yeah, it was. The chat had disconnected itself, Paul. Let's watch Victim in the Aftermath.
I didn't cheat, you. Yeah. It makes me want to vomit too. Setting someone up to say something that isn't true and making it sound like something that it wasn't is incredibly abusive, and I feel completely coerced. I felt
Yeah, it
coerced
is, isn't it? Too
the
quiet,
day
Turbo.
before, and I felt coerced that day. Buff said he wasn't going to do anything like that to me again.
Buff didn't do anything to you. He wanted you to admit that you lied and you wouldn't do it. Then you grudgingly admitted it and then took it back. I say again, show me on this doll where Buff Weeb hurt you.
And he did over and over and over again, put me in uncomfortable positions, you know.
How? By making you tell the fucking truth? Yeah, I know the truth fucking hurts, and I know the truth can be uncomfortable. I know for a fact. Because when I had to change, I had to admit several uncomfortable truths to myself. Well, I went from asshole to, okay. I'm not going to say decent human being or good person. I'm just an okay person on a good day. I'm an asshole on the rest. I had to face some very uncomfortable truths about myself. When I quit drinking, I had to face some very uncomfortable truths about myself. In order to change, you have to face uncomfortable truths about yourself. That's just the way it is. You just don't get it, do you? I don't get it. A lot of people will just sit there and lie to themselves. They will. They'll sit there and lie to themselves and tell themselves half truths or just an entire fucking truth, an entire untruth to get by in life. Why is facing the truth so damn hard? Well, it is hard, but it's so much better in the end. Just facing the truth about yourself. You know what? This is what I told myself when I needed to change. I said, Batty, let's face it, you're a bitch. Nobody likes you. You need to change your fucking ways and be more giving of yourself. This bitch can't do that.
Doing things that are very evil towards someone, pushing them, reminding them of traumatic events,
Hey, maximum slap.
trying to break up a couple. I mean, all these evil fucking things. And I just didn't want to do that anymore to myself. Like, why am I doing this? You know, everyone sees my video. You know what's going on.
Oh,
If
I
you
hear
believe
you,
me or not,
maximum
I don't give
slack.
a
I
fuck.
hear you.
You know, my life is my life. And to have my words cherry picked and thrown in my face is just wrong. It's just.
You know what cherry picked is? Your words were not cherry picked, my dear. All your words were problematic. All your words were problematic. Everything you said was problematic. And you're too dumb to see it. I mean, y'all saw the stank tank when I showed it. Y'all seen it. Was most of what she said problematic? I thought it was. You know what, Channing? I'm going to Mammoth Cave today, and I'm gonna have a blast. Trail riding and doing a bunch of shit. Hopefully trail riding isn't that expensive. If it's too expensive, I'm not gonna go. But I want to go trail riding real bad. Especially now that I'm down to size.
Wrong. And I'm just not going to deal with it. I'm not going to go and relive past traumas that I've already gone to therapy for, just to relive it,
I'm
get
going to
triggered, and
Mammoth
do
Cave.
something incredibly stupid to myself. You know.
I'm going to Mammoth Cave today, and I'll be back tonight. I'll be sending back pictures and putting them in the Discord, and I will be uploading videos today. And I may do a live stream from my phone. I don't know. It all depends on how much time I have. Everything just hinges on how much time I have. If I can't, what I anticipate having is me taking the video and then uploading it.
Mental health comes first. Obviously, people like Buff and his audience do not seem to understand that mental health comes first.
Your mental health comes at the expense of other people. I've noticed that. It comes at the expense of Jason and whoever else. My mental health no longer comes at the expense of other people. That's when I'm in a bad way, I don't go around people. I just don't. I make it a point not to. I avoid everybody. I do. I avoid people like the plague. That's the advantage of working for yourself. Is that when you go in to do what you got to do, you can say 2 words and get by with it. Paste a smile on your face, walk in, go back, do what you got to do, and then sign out, say goodbye, and then go back to being an ass, being grumpy. She doesn't fucking care. She'll take her shit out on everybody. She'll take her shit out on everybody. She don't give a fuck. You know, along with those medications comes for personal responsibility, Shanny. You got to be responsible for your own recovery. And I made tremendous leaps and bounds because now I'm able to go on vacation. Maybe next year we can travel and board the dogs and have someone look in on the cats.
You want to try to trigger someone in the most cruelest, heinous, personal ways. And people like that don't deserve my attention. They don't deserve my dignity, my integrity. They don't deserve an honest the truth, because all they're going to do is twist things and turn them into lies anyway. And that's all it was. It was just a bunch of excuses for a bunch of narcissistic people who enjoy seeing others hurt to come together and bully one person, well, 2 people, and then try.
Well, we're mostly going after you, Shan. And the whole thing was just a power play. The whole thing was just a power play. You didn't think he would end the show because you thought you were the show. You kind of were, because, a few people left. But, still, a lot of people still stayed just to see Buff. I get it. People are there for the fucking drama. But, but you're not the show, honey. You cut off your nose to spite your face just because you wanted to be in control. And you wound up with $400 fucking dollars instead of $900 or $1,000. How does that fucking feel? That your spitefulness cut you out of a lot of fucking money and a nice clean bed. How does that feel inside? That your need for power and control did that. It was all about control. Like I said, I'm not stupid. I know how that shit works.
Try to break up every single relationship the person has. And I look at that behavior and it sickens me, because I'm not a perfect person. I have a lot of flaws, but I'm moving on with my life. And I think that's what matters most, is where you are now, not where you were a few years ago when you were at your very worst. I'm not at my very worst. I'm actually at my very best at this point in my life. And
how are you at your very best? This, I got it here. How are you at your very best? You are living in a tent. You are gaining weight. You're more mentally ill now than you were before. You're just as spoiled and entitled as you were before you lost the money. Maybe more so. I find that really, really disgusting.
I don't need to be reminded of that shit. And I don't think it's fair that anyone gets reminded over very hurtful situations where they weren't right in the mind. And, a lot of people, why don't you mention this stuff? Because I wasn't right in the mind. And I shouldn't have to explain myself to strangers over the internet just because they perceive something that isn't. It's just evil thinking, I think, in the long run. Jason was already done. He didn't want to deal with it either. We were both like, I'm done. We looked at each other like, I'm fucking done. What we did it was actually putting the shirt over my head. Because it was a very humiliating thing. I've never seen or heard a therapist even do something like that. They don't do that. In fact, it's a lie that they do that type of shit. And that was like, this guy isn't here for my well-being. Like, he comes to you to try to put a show together. He comes to you like he cares. He comes to you like he's going to help you. He really doesn't at the end. He really doesn't. He screws you over. That's what these charlatans like doing, is they'll screw you over at the end. And yeah, we were screwed over again by him. So, all I'm saying is, like, this type of thing that people do where they nitpick and cherry pick everyone's mistakes and try to throw it in their face is really dumb. It's really stupid. There's more important things that we could be.
He didn't nitpick or cherry pick. You don't know what cherry pick means. Cherry pick means to pick one thing out of a bunch of things and use that against you. Just pick and choose the things you want out of a bunch of things. That's what cherry pick means. You don't know what cherry picking means. Am I right or am I wrong? Channy, you are the most ignorant person that I have ever seen in my life. You think you know everything, and that is the farthest thing from the fucking truth. Cherry picking would be like saying, let's say that I said some people are allergic to shrimp. All right. Be like someone saying, she said people are allergic to shrimp. I just said some people. That's cherry picking.
Focusing on, like, if you focused all that energy on, like, people like Jeffrey Epstein or people who actually need, like, and Trump and the things that's happening in the Middle East, if you put that energy in there instead of trying to nitpick someone to death, you might have something, but you really don't have anything. And you didn't put me in a spiral Because I knew it was like, this is enough. I'm not going to put myself in a spiral where I end up hurting myself. I'm not going to do that to myself. That's why I left, because mental health comes first. So I enjoyed my time at the hotel with my friends. I did not enjoy it every time I was live, because it was just another nitpicking thing.
You know, I have real things that eat at me every fucking day. I do. I have real things that eat at me every damn day. But I don't think of sideways. And I damn sure wouldn't think of sideways if someone said something mean to me. I'd be thinking of something to say back or something to refute what they said. If it was just an insult, I'd think of a way to insult them back. And, you know, that's just the way I am. You know, like if somebody just sent me one that said whale, 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 I would say, yeah, keeps my man warm in the winter and gives him shade in the summer or some shit like that.
Where, you know, I've said sorry a billion times and it still wasn't good enough. You know, I've admitted to stuff a billion times, it still isn't good enough. And I'm just done watching and seeing the same clips over and over again that I've watched for years over and over again.
Yeah, that too.
And admitted to the things that happened. You know,
Hey,
I've said several
Shallow.
times I misspoke. You know, I said that several times, but it's still not good enough with these people. It's you're this, you're this, you're this. Well, fuck you. I don't give a fuck what you have to say. The fact that they make big giant shows and celebratories over literally putting someone in a corner, making them feel uncomfortable, and completely humiliating them is not a good look to society as a whole, especially when society is falling apart. You know, people need to start coming together and not treating each other like they're fucking garbage because they did something in their past that they're not proud of, or they misspoke, or, you know, anything regarding someone's past. Like, even if I knew someone killed someone, I still wouldn't treat someone like that.
You did not misspeak. Let me prove it.
I still, you know, have enough empathy to, you know, try to understand the person instead of just pointing fucking fingers at the person like they're nothing. And that's just how I feel. You know, I don't think U.S. citizens should have the right to interrogate someone who misspoke, who said things, you know, who felt terrible about, you know, alluding to such things because they were in such a fucking mental health crisis because their health was failing them and they didn't know what was going on. You know, it really bothers me because, you know, everyone goes through these moments in their life where they freak the fuck out and they're weaker at those times.
I ordinarily don't go after
But to
clips
be nitpicked
because
about
everybody
it,
knows for a fact that
try to
that
put
what
and
I'm
induce
saying is
shame
a
onto
fact.
someone is pathetic. I don't give a fuck if someone.
Everybody knows what I'm saying is a fact anyway, and y'all have seen it a billion fucking times. But I'm going to play it a billion and fucking one. Bucket Dumps and Warts has shady lies about having cancer through the years. This starts at 2019.
Happy.
I am a woman. So you get your wish.
That's not misspeaking.
You get your wish. You get to see me die of cancer. So I hope you're fucking happy. I am a woman who is suffering from breast cancer, MS, fibromyalgia. Yeah, she said she wants to go to my mammogram with me. So 3 days notice? That's crazy. How did they pick y'all up today? We took
Look at her hair.
a cab.
Yeah, somebody was nice and gave money for an Uber, but the Uber didn't work because we got locked out of the phone.
You're gonna have sexual relations with your unique toys Desperado? Like how? Are you gonna clip your dick in it somehow?
You're disgusting.
You could probably find a way to, I don't know, lube up a spot and it might be alright.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Spread 'em, honey. I never said I was gonna get my mammogram.
All the strings to
Yeah,
make
you
this
did.
crime happen. And over time, authorities
And I don't
have
wanna
some
talk
very
about
damning
it right
information
now.
over her. Now, just a heads up, but there is so much.
Oh God, you have no idea how heartbreaking it is, but at the same time, it's best for them. It's best for them.
Alright, back to my games. Alright, we got Mafia Definite Edition, Mafia 2 Classic,
recovered
Mafia
quickly.
2 Definite Edition, Mafia 3 Definite Edition. We got Maple Story.
She did. She recovered quickly, didn't she? Boy, she recovered quickly, didn't she? Now to having fun. She ain't too broken up about it, is she? I'd be praying for death. I'd be wanting to die right there.
Guys, download Maple Story and start beginning to play it, because you could be my crew on Maple Story. We could all be like friends on the game.
They can't see their mom dying.
No. That's horrible.
And they're also gonna get me an aide. A nursing aide.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get my mammogram.
All the strings to make this crime
Nick.
happen. And over time, authorities
And I don't
have
wanna
some
talk
very
about
damning
it right
information
now.
over her. Now, just a heads up, but there is so much.
So I'm that bad, guys.
I'm that
That
bad,
bad.
guys. I'm that bad.
I told Tommy, I need to get my mammogram, I need to get an MRI. I am a woman who is suffering from breast cancer, breast cancer, breast cancer, breast cancer, breast cancer, breast cancer. You get to see me die of cancer. And I'm alone. And I just received a call from where I got my mammogram.
God, this weather's mad.
Baby, I'm so glad you're here. The imaging place called. They found something and they want me to do additional tests and an ultrasound.
But they found something, baby.
They found something, baby.
They found something. Oh, so on the night at 10:30, I have an appointment.
Where on it?
At the imaging place, so they give me another. They're gonna give me another mammogram and an ultrasound. I figure since they're doing the ultrasound, it must be fucking deep.
They did an ultrasound on my mommy too.
They did right before, so they did find some.
Yeah,
They did.
they did.
This doesn't age well because it winds up being a damn cyst because she doesn't know how to bathe properly. And she said they were going to cut out a big part of her boob. Well, that big long titty of hers is still intact.
Yeah, now call her a liar, you fucking sexist shit. You call her a liar now. You're live?
It just happened. I just needed someone to talk to because you were gone.
Nice recovery.
I didn't know you were alive. Well, yeah, call her a liar. I didn't know she was alive, but go ahead and call her a fucking liar now.
You are either lying or you're stupid.
You just got home. I'm gonna get off this.
Yeah. Whatever, Shanny. STF, you bitch. I can't get enough of this. I'm going to give you bucket dumps and warts.
If you guys donate and I don't get it, make sure that you tag me with the name you donated under.
It's all twisted of facts. Over and over.
Jenny tipped $10. Guys, I still have cancer.
That's fucked up.
I mean, you guys say have sympathy for cancer, and you're making fun of cancer through a joke for me.
Yeah, that's true.
How fucked up is that?
No.
Like you keep saying cancer.
Your ham-handed attempt to try to make us feel like a piece of shit for making fun of you, or but by way of saying we're making fun of cancer, is a futile attempt. Nice try, though. If you were smarter, maybe you could pull it off.
Cancer. You don't think that's a trigger word? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You know they're gonna.
I've had many friends die of cancer. My grandma died of cancer. Colorectal. It's the most curable cancer there is. Get your screenings, guys, if you're over 45 or if you're over 40. Get your screenings.
Throw back what is wrong with you for documenting it, and the only reason why they Shanny, the only reason why they know about it, the only reason they know about it,
What I didn't do wasn't
wasn't intentional.
And yes, I get my screenings every 4 years. I'm due in a couple of years.
Why did you document
What they're doing
it?
is intentional.
Why did you put it on
What
video?
I'm not doing.
Why did you put it on video?
Trying to tell people what I was going through.
Then they have a right to critique
I
you
used
back
to
for
use
doing
it as
it.
therapy to get it off my head, what I'm thinking.
Shani, if you were innocent, you wouldn't be getting so upset. Only liars get that upset.
I'm getting upset because this is ridiculous. You keep throwing
It's
cancer as
ridiculous.
a joke.
It's
Why
ridiculous
don't
that you
fucking
claim to
stay
have cancer for 3 years, and you do not test for cancer for 3 years.
No,
by the way.
I do not do that. I said I was being tested for it.
For 3 years?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's now
I
that
don't
is.
like going to doctors. It takes a long time for me to actually want to go to the next appointment.
Shani, you're making.
If I had cancer, you better believe my ass would be at that doctor. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. And I know that bitch don't want to die. Why do you think I'm trying to get my weight down? So I don't die. Why do you think I'm trying to exercise? So I don't die. Well, not right away anyway. That's why I stay active. I'm going to be doing a lot of shit that I haven't done in a while, like carrying a pack, and we'll see how I do today. I'm going to eat a good breakfast before I go. I'm going to have eggs, bacon, and toast. I'm going to make myself eat because without the protein, I'll conk out within an hour.
Making yourself look more and more guilty. I would just click on the video so we can.
No,
watch
I'm
this.
not. No, I'm not. Fuck you. Fuck you. You won't have a goddamn show tonight. I'll fucking ruin it on your ass.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I think.
You know what? Within a week, they had an answer. When I had my cancer scare, they had an answer. Within the week. Actually, it was a few days. They were scared that I had it, that I had uterine cancer. I had to go in for a biopsy. I don't recommend that, but it needed to be done. They did an ultrasound. They did a biopsy. And I ended up on the operating table anyway. But in the end, everything worked out just the way it was supposed to. And the VA took care of everything. They treated me like a queen.
Because this is fucking bullshit at this point. It's okay for these people to make cancer jokes on my goddamn offense,
I have
and then
cancer,
come
I have
at me,
cancer, I have
Quentin,
cancer, I have cancer,
saying
I have
that
cancer, I
me,
have
Miss
cancer.
Spoon, speaking about shit because I was going through fucking getting tested for it.
You should have just said I fake
I was
cancer and I'm
worrying
sorry.
about it.
You should have just said I fake cancer and I'm sorry.
No, I already did say that this shit, and I'm sorry I misspoke.
You see how you just said you
I'm not
misspoke?
gonna go in and admit that I faked it intentionally.
Because it makes
Fuck
you look.
you for that.
Because it makes you look bad.
No, I'm not gonna say I said something wasn't intentionally when I didn't.
Because makes you look bad. Shanny, you need to get over this and you need to grow up and you need to admit to your wrongdoings.
No, I don't. I'm admitting the truth. You can go fuck yourself.
Okay, I will.
You want fucking shows? You want to continue shows? You want to
Here it
continue making
comes.
all this fucking money off us?
No, I can stop it right now.
Straighten your shit.
I can stop right now.
Blaze
Call
and
your
Banter
bluff.
tipped $10.
Well then,
I call your bluff.
Well then, leave
this.
Leave this right now.
I don't fucking care.
You do
How about
care.
that?
You do care to get this upset.
I was going through shit then.
You were not. You thought you had. You thought you had.
Constantly thrown at me when this is not what was agreed to again. Did I? You said this shit was gonna be fun. This is not fucking fun. This is fucking
Team Kitty is back. Tipped $10. Just a quick question for Jason. Jason, did Ezzy have all of her teeth? Or did her mouth look like she was chewing on trash can lids?
That was pretty funny. I like that. She looked like she was chewing on trash can lids. Oh my God. This woman. She really needs to calm down. She really does. She needs to calm her ass down. You know, smoke a joint or something. You know, Shanny, you're not quite yourself whenever you're hungry. Here, have a case of Snickers.
Let me replay these so I can hear them really quick. I apologize for that, everybody. Give me 1 second. I got so much pleasure off that. Fuck, I got so much pleasure off that. Fuck. You back?
I'm here, dude, yeah.
Yes. 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 Nice to see you back. Could you turn your camera on?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Not bad, Buff. Not bad. Like I gave my position on this, and I really do see it that way. Buff, like I know what was going on in her head, and for some reason, she said the thing she said. It looks horrible.
Can you admit to me, Rev, that it looks like she faked cancer, even if she didn't?
Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And that's why I thought we came to this understanding yesterday that it's pretty clear what it looks like. Yeah.
We did.
But the fact also remains, though, that like she wasn't actively every day, Buff, going on her channel, going, I have cancer. You please donate to my PayPal to help me with my cancer.
I can only think that's true because I've never seen that.
Thank you. And I would have definitely known if that happened, Buff. So 100%, I would say, yeah, it looks fucking weird with the few clips that you got there. But like it wasn't what they're trying to make it, which is literal scamming to make money off of a fake cancer diagnosis.
Rev, Shanny, I wanted to tell you this, and I thought when I told you this was going to be interviews, these are all individual paid questions that I was required to ask you. Did I know this was going to upset you? Yes. Did I tell you this was going to be rough? Yes. Yes. That's just what's just going to happen.
Constant bullying.
It's not bullying. It's asking you to give your opinion on something that was asked to me to ask you. Simple as that.
Your audience fucking is ass.
These are all people that watch you. There's 730 people here, and only about 100.
Intrusive,
about 100 of them.
Fucking pushing narcissists.
They're boundary pushing because you have pushed your own boundaries open, Shanny.
Yeah, you put everything out there. Yeah, we got something to say about it. How the hell are we not going to have something to say about it? put it out there. So, quiet. Enough.
Who have absolutely no goddamn soul, no goddamn empathy, no goddamn anything.
It seems like you don't have empathy for people.
I was going through this shit for years.
Yes, you were.
For years, I've been going through not knowing what's going on.
Because you did not want to go to the.
You just made a remark about having fibromyalgia made you say that you had cancer. Fibromyalgia is just pressure point pain.
Knowing.
There's not a medical test for it.
Going through
Jenny
it.
2988 tipped $10. I have cancer, 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 I have cancer. Blaze N Banter tipped $10. STFU Shani answer for your lies and manipulation. Team Kitty Dooms is back.
Well, I'm going to play y'all out with an Oliver Tree tune. That's all I've got for today. And I think this is an apt little song.
Welcome to the internet, we're living in a meme. Digital avatars hide behind the screens. You could see it in your mansions. We got demons in the comment section, screaming for redemption, 'cause they don't get enough attention. Welcome to the internet. Try to be mean to me 'cause you don't think with intellect. Everybody's putting fingers, listen to the people of hiding on the internet. They're always talking trash. I try not to listen. Welcome to my prison. I am so connected, but I still feel so alone. I'm trapped in your laptop, and I'm trapped inside your phone. Welcome to the internet, we're living in a meme. Digital avatars hide behind the screens. You could see it in your mansions. We got demons in the comment section, screaming for redemption, 'cause they don't get enough attention. Welcome to the internet, where we are, rumors start traveling through things they said. Every line, propaganda shoved into your face. Every time, fake news tries to spread right through your veins. I do not believe it. Give me one good reason. All the shit that I talk to still can read the room. You can say what you want to, but the walls will be there too. Welcome to the internet, we're living in a meme. Digital avatars hide behind the screens. You could see it in your mansions. We got demons in the comment section, screaming for redemption, 'cause they don't get enough attention.
Yeah, I know. They had a baby recently, Turbo. I want to thank everybody that came and saw me. You guys rock. I don't care if you were here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know why? Well, do you? No. Because nobody else will. Y'all take care, and I will see you in the next one. Probably later this afternoon. Bye. Peace. No problem, Maximum Slack. I don't know, Turbo. I haven't seen.